Okay, now guys, let's get straight into the entertainment news. Toyin Abraham is married and now a mother. Ooh. Oh yes, Nigerian actress Toyin Abraham will be in double celebration mode as she is reported to have just given birth to a baby boy. According to sources, the actress, who just got married to fellow actor Kolawole Ajeyemi, in a discreet ceremony welcomes the baby in Nigeria. From us on Entertainment Splash, we say congratulations to the new couple. I mean, were you not shocked yesterday when you saw this?
I think everybody
already had a baby and they moved into their mansion.
Everybody was shocked though, because we had been seeing pictures of her face looking different, and everybody was like, Emako is pregnant. What are you telling me? And so this was a confirmation, and everybody was wondering who the father was going to be. And of course, now we know. Some things have been said, but that's not your business. This is who she has chosen, and that's that. So congrats.
I didn't even hear anything. I mean, I didn't even hear anything. I'm just glad. I'm happy that she got married to, and that she has a baby. And I heard that they moved into their new mansion. So I'm like, this is not even double celebration. It's like triple celebration, like blessings all around.
And shout out to our friends too there at the baby shower. And they kept everything discreet. Like no pictures and everything. We'll release the pictures on our own terms and conditions. It's crazy, man.
I mean, we know about her history with love, so we just really hope that this goes well. Because you all know, I mean, it's not even like I'm trying to start anything. It was very public, so I'm not going to get into it.
It's the prayer I say for everyone. Even when I saw Adeniyi's story and she got engaged, I'm like, oh, I just pray that everything will be permanent, because if everyone would be like me in this world, like it is when you see my finger and you see that and you ask me, that I would manage to tell you. I'm not ready to go all out and say, I said yes. I said yes. Okay, now let's move on.
Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, our next story: Swedish court finds rapper A$AP Rocky guilty. Yes, American rapper A$AP Rocky has been found guilty of assault by Swedish court during a fight and has given a 2-year suspended sentence. The 30-year-old rapper, who has also been ordered to pay damages to the victim, was given the suspended sentence after the court found that the assault was not of such a serious nature as to warrant more time behind bars, because he had already spent about a month in the Swedish jail before he eventually appeared in court. A suspended sentence means that as long as A$AP Rocky and his other 2 accomplices found guilty commits no further crime during a 2-year probation period, they will avoid jail. A$AP Rocky's case attracted a lot of international attention when US President Donald Trump intervened, claiming A$AP Rocky was being treated unfairly. So, ladies and gentlemen, A$AP free!
Free A$AP! Are you guys happy with the suspended sentence?
I'm not particularly happy with it, because I like the fact that he has been released. But then, you know, the condition to it is like, if you avoid and then if you don't, you avoid jail and all that. It's almost like, I'm not saying it's like a great gift to me in a way. That is, they are holding. Like the condition is.
I think that's the best the Swedish courts would have done, because of the attention. Because of the attention this story has gotten. They don't want to sound. They don't want to go all racist on this particular situation. So just go. But if you commit any crime in these 2 years, we will not say, you see that we were saying that this guy actually committed this thing, and we'll lock him up.
I think it's fair enough. I mean, I don't even like that he had to escalate to this point. I feel like there are things that you can just settle in a very civil manner, and then, but the youthful exuberance and the childish vibes, like, it just had to land you in jail. But I'm glad he went like this, and look, just behave. But then after the 2 years, if you now misbehave, like, so after, do you understand?
The reason I said this, it looks somehow to me.
Anyway, well, congrats, A$AP Rocky. Please behave yourself, okay? All right, guys, moving swiftly along to more news on the foreign scene. Liam Hemsworth refused marriage counseling. Now, following the recent breakup, it has been reported that Miley Cyrus begged Liam Hemsworth to go for marriage counseling with her to save the marriage, but he refused. According to sources close to the estranged couple, it was actually Miley who fought to save their marriage, because they had been struggling with various issues for months. And of course, Liam didn't even come close to meeting her halfway. Now, Liam, who was recently spotted in Australia, when asked about the breakup by Daily Mail, he simply said, and I quote, "You don't understand what it's like," end quote. He has, however, taken to his Instagram page to share a picture of where he addressed the issue with the caption, and I quote again, "Hi all, just a quick note to say that Miley and I have recently separated, and I wish her nothing but health and happiness going forward. This is a private matter, and I have not made, nor will I be making any comments to any journalists or media outlets. Any reported quotes attributed to me are false. Peace and love," end quote. Miley and Liam split after 10 years of their on and off relationship. And of course, as we know, 8 months of marriage. Ah, guys.
Peace and love.
I like the first quote with the Daily Mail that you will not know. How did he say it?
You don't know what it's like.
You don't know what it's like. So, you know, Miley Cyrus came out saying she's pansexual, that she's not the type of woman that will go and be cooking.
In the apron, with an apron.
So, I think that's why they were going through the marriage counseling, that Liam wasn't in the mood to get involved in.
But then during that interview, I can't remember which magazine it was now, but during that interview, it seemed as if she was owning it and saying, guys, our marriage is different and it works. Cool. Yeah. So I would hate to believe that it's because of those reasons that they're separating, because you understand me.
Don't you think it got to a point that Liam said, what are we actually doing again?
So
there's also that possibility, but
it is always like this. So you'd remember Ginny from The Real. So somehow when people get married and then they have this, okay, so I don't want to have a child or something, or it's open marriage and all that. You see that along the line, if that other person does not really share it with you and that person is just doing based on I love you. Now that person gets to a point and he thinks about his life, or she thinks about her life, and this is what, and how did I even get here? And that person wants a reverse, and you guys outside are wondering like what happened and all that. So I think it is just the case of what is happening. So because you can say that this is, and then you have all the leeway, that person is a human being and he might not just like what you're into.
That is, of course, speaking from the possibility of that being the reason, yes. If that's the reason, I hope not, because, I mean, she's what, like 27 now or 26? And they've known each other since she was 16. They've been, so almost like 10 years. So you know what we're doing, you know.
It's that relationship.
Although we didn't know Miley was pansexual when she was 16 or when she was doing Anna Montana, we didn't know, so.
She's attracted to brain first before.
Yeah, before the gender, that's another angle. But look, I think it's just a note to everyone out there. That's, of course, again, assuming that that's the reason for the separation. Communication is key, and know what you can deal with. The Jinimai situation you were talking about, at first she was like, I don't want Pitino, I don't want to have children. He was like, no problem, Freddie's on board. And then down the line, they break up, people are blaming Ginny, and then she comes out and starts talking about the divorce process, and people realize that this guy actually started to show his true colors and wasn't the same that people thought he was. Next thing, 6 months after the divorce announcement, not even the finalized divorce, we hear that he's with someone else, and they have a baby coming.
So, I tell you what, people move on at different, paces in life. So you might be thinking that, oh, this guy was not just the real person or what he claimed to be. It might be the real person, and that's person he claimed to be, but that you have not moved on and you're still sulking there does not even mean anything. You better get over yourself and move on.
And people evolve, right?
And the way Miley Cyrus just moved on, she was now caught kissing a female.
The Jenna's ex,
Jenna's ex.
So you can imagine, like things get messy. This thing called love sometimes, and this thing called relationship and marriage, you know.
But only one doesn't like talking about relationship. So let's move on a bit.
Yes, I'm tired already. Okay, so The Lion King becomes highest grossing animated movie ever. Now, The Lion King remake has overtaken Frozen to become the highest grossing animated film of all time. As of the timing of the filing of this report, the Disney live-action movie has reportedly grossed $1.33 billion globally, beating the 2013 record of Frozen's $1.27 billion. Now, the latest figure means that The Lion King is now the 12th highest grossing movie of all time and could move into the top 10 list if it makes more than Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 and Black Panther. Now, The Lion King features the voices of James Earl Jones, Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, Chiwetel Ejiofor, John Carney right there, and John Oliver and Beyonce.
Yes. So many people in that movie. I love it. I love it. There have been mixed reviews, as we know, but look.
I've still refused to see it.
You still refuse to see it, Abby? Why?
I don't want them to spoil my childhood. I just even tried to see Aladdin over the weekend. I was like, oh, why did I do this?
You didn't like it?
You should just leave all those things. Just leave it.
I like the different twists to it. It was nice. It was nice. Get out, OJ. Anyway, we're talking about Lion King, and fantastic 12th highest, 12th, right?
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. Oh, really? And I thought it was all right. There's only so much you can do when you're doing a remake that would come close to,
I know, right?
The actual one. And I don't know that they should have done a remake after so long. I don't know. I think sometimes maybe just leave stuff to be. But, you know, sometimes people just want to try, and it's fine.
Let's give these children of these days what we enjoyed.
Yeah, what we enjoyed, and it's okay. I like Aladdin.
In
their own way. So this is fantastic. Big movies up there for highest grossing movies of all time. Harry Potter Part 2, Black Panther. So if it makes it to top 10 list, that would be amazing. But to have overtaken Frozen as the highest grossing animation of all time, fantastic.
Would you say because Beyonce is in it and that's why the buzz is like that, or because it's just Lion King?
No, it's because it's just Lion King. I refuse to believe Beyonce did anything.
Because, so when you compare like so I guess we can say that Lion King was like far more monumental than Aladdin?
Yes. Yeah, Lion King.
Okay, because I wanted to compare the noise for both.
No, it has to be
if you're going by the remake thing.
Lion King.
So I think it's just the fact that
the soundtrack of Lion King.
Don't worry.
But the fact that Beyonce was there was also an added because it also gave its own PR with the release of the album and the Spirit song that she did. So I think that also added to the buzz. But it being don't be a hater. You know it added. But it being a remake on its own
I think it really added. I think it added.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway. Wow, enemy. Let them live their life. All right, guys, moving swiftly along. Yes, that's it on the entertainment news. We're moving on to our celebrity birthday shout-outs. Celebrating today are the following stars. American actor, director, producer, and screenwriter Ben Affleck is 47 today, and he's a multiple award-winning actor, popular for movies like Gone Baby Gone, The Town, Argo, Gone Girl, and so many others.
And Batman.
Batman, of course.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck has been doing this since like the 1980s, and he's in his 40s. So he started as a child star.
And was looking at that age. I mean, it's almost like he did not move.
Yeah, and he's come a long way. I mean, he does it all, directing, acting. What he did with Argo, screenwriting.
He was in a relationship with, was he the one with Jennifer Lopez?
He was married to Jennifer Garner. Garner, yes.
Jennifer
But
Garner.
they got divorced.
I'm wondering how these people who started working at a very I wonder if they even had a childhood at all, or
Have you seen my childhood? In the words of Michael Jackson.
Yes, you know, it affects them sometimes. Then it's good.
I think it does. All right. Also celebrating today is Deborah Messing, and she's you know, she turns 51 today, and you might remember her as Grace on the popular series Will and Grace. Yeah, I remember that series. It was actually pretty fun. All right, and also celebrating today, Jennifer Lawrence. She turns 29 today, and she's popular for films like X-Men, and she plays Raven slash what's the other? Mystique, yes. And Hunger Games, Silver Linings Playbook, which she actually won an Academy Award for. She was, you know, depressed young widow in that one. It was a deep movie. But yeah, happy birthday, and happy birthday to everyone else celebrating today.
Happy birthday shout out. Yes, happy birthday, Engineer Aborowa. Yeah.
Who's that, your dad?
No, everybody's dad.
Oh,
Engineer Aborowa.
Yeah. Okay.
Tosin would have been celebrating her birthday today. Tosin
Celebrating today. Thank you, OJ.
On Lala's page, a video where they were dancing, and she was like, "Happy posthumous birthday, happy posthumous."
And Nipsey Hussle too.
Yes, Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, and I saw a post on Tosin's husband's page, Aurelian, and he had his arms were around her, and he said, "In my arms today," and in his now, you know. But yeah, she would have been 38 today, I believe.
Yes, 38.
So yeah, happy posthumous birthday, Tosin, and of course Nipsey Hussle and everyone else celebrating today. All right, guys, up next is Rewind. So take a look at this one to find out some of the major events that happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.